Hi-yo.
Yeah, wow.
Hello everyone. I am trying out Aces and Adventures. Something like that. That's the same? Yeah, okay, cool. I've done it.
Hooray! No idea what this game is about, but should be good to listen to while making Valentine's cards.
Oh.
The great thing about Piph tries is that none of us know, really, at the end of the day.
Usually in my old channel, I just flip on a game and be like, that's it, that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to keep doing this until it's done. Piph Tries is a great thing that I can actually just pick up and play and just see what happens. Is this a puzzler? I heard there's cards involved. I heard it's a deck builder. I'm not sure what else is going on with this game.
A lot of us recommended it to Piph.
A small oak bound in black chains grows stout in a lonesome glade. Its roots wrap around the bones of a fallen warrior, and its stunted limbs reach towards his axe and shield, as if to raise them again in defense of something worthwhile.
You unlocked Magnor the Warrior. Oh, Magnor.
Oh.
Must complete more adventures in order to unlock this character.
I'm always up for an adventure.
Wow. Really sound like,
The first
for
breath
a moment
of
there, I
fall
had a
fills
flashback
your
to
lungs,
Hearthstone.
crisp in the morning rays of an aging summer sun. Before you lies the space that mountains made, like open hands for life to grow beneath low clouds. A trail plunges into the vale ahead.
I like that the
Behind
game
you,
reads for
there
me.
is nothing. No memory of yourself or
Already
how you
applause.
came to this place. Just the gentle pull of a sloped path and the courage to draw the next card from the deck of fate. A pilgrim bearing a stone walks along a riverbank. Startled by your sudden appearance, the stone is raised in defense.
Who are you? Trust the axe.
Select playing cards to attack. You can throw singles, pairs, or any valid poker hand. Then select an enemy.
Wild one of your cards into a heart until the end of the turn. It can be used at any time, however they will not interrupt the flow of combat like a reaction would. When you wild a card, it changes into the desired suit.
The best poker hand wins, and the damage dealt is equal to the number of cards used in attack. So singles deal 1 damage, pairs deal 2, and so on. When you're done, flip the stone by clicking it and end your turn.
I don't wish to hurt you.
The defender must match the number of cards used in attack, so block singles with singles, pairs with pairs, and so on.
I see.
If the defender wins, the attacker takes the damage.
Shield at the ready.
I see. Cool.
Already kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That's not a valid attack.
Tie, huh?
When an attack hand matches a defense hand in value, no damage is dealt.
I'm warning you.
Dang, Piph, he's warning you.
Wait! Wait!
Forgive my haste, stranger, but the forest is no longer safe. The creatures bear arms and walk on 2 feet, pulled from their embrace of Mother Earth by the lure of power. Here, take this healing draught to restore the vigor our misunderstanding cost you.
There's my breath.
You've forgotten yourself? This shady path leads to a witch versed in brews known to stir the mind. But I must follow the river. Swift journey, traveler. The seasons are changing. Warmth won't be free for long.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I guess you only get one for
The
now.
sun mottles the forest floor in leaves of light. A strange fire weaves its way through the woods.
It's my turn.
When defending, an enemy draws cards equal to its defense minus your offense.
Order!
What a curious creature. You don't recall seeing a fox go on 2 legs, much less wielding a spear by lantern light. Of course, you don't remember much at all. Fortunately, the struggle has returned some of the memory to your limbs.
It's all about the gains.
Suffer -1 attack damage per heart in your defense hand. Okay.
A strange smell guides you through the thickening thicket to a wall of thorns. There, you spy a hut, sinking in the mist. A cauldron lid clatters in the contest against its contents, losing upon your arrival to a viscous hand.
Hold your shield high. Here comes the maelstrom! Not enough resources! Not enough resources! I'm out of attacks for this round.
When attacking, enemies draw cards equal to their offense, minus your defense.
I have to match the number of cards in the attack.
Oh.
I have to match the number of cards in the attack. I have to match the number of cards in the attack.
Dang.
I have to match the number of cards in the I have to match the number of cards in the attack. You'd better not dull my axe.
Interesting. I cannot defend that fully.
It's my turn.
Oh, my hero. Long roots on you, and nigh a trace of that foul infernal magic that caused my cauldron to bubble over so willfully. Now, how to thank you for saving me from my renegade soup? Lost your past? Well, where's the last place you remember seeing it? This misty potion is good for the memory, or perhaps you prefer a health tonic? A banquet in every bottle?
Refill your health with this liquid feast. The path from potential to power is littered by many bottles.
My might yet grows.
Deal 1 damage to the attacker for every spade in your defense hand. When the enemy damages your shield, it takes equal damage.
A thaumaturge, an alchemist, a bit of a cook. I am these things. But an oracle is what you require. Seek out the crook in the mountains where the sun makes its bed. There you will find a circle of stones and a cave beyond it.
That seems important.
Should you survive, you will come to a desert of black sand, where a grand pillar cut by giant hands reaches into the blue vault. The Oracle's temple sits like a jewel atop this scepter. But be warned, infernal magic leaks from this cave like an open wound. I will have to find a new place to collect the slime for my soup.
A white tree emerges from the mist like a lonely ghost. Its bare branches bring a strange sorrow to the rim of your eyes. Just then, two figures leap from the bushes and scare away the spectre of a memory. This enemy has a trait. Enemies with guard must be attacked before enemies without guard. Click and hold a card to pick it up and learn more.
Shield at the ready.
There's a lot of wind defending cards. Two fives. This is club, this is spade.
It's my turn.
Okay. Chop. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, draw a card. Have to have a spade. Ow. Two nines.
I can't use that right now. You'd better not dull my axe. Hold your shield high!
A strange man leans against a sack of goods on the side of the road. A single eye gleams at you from the shade of a wide-brimmed hat.
I've little care for the makings of man, second-hand goods and all. But the leaves you bear, those I shall trade for something more useful to you.
What are you bullying?
Heal yourself for 4 and gain 1 shield consumable item. Discards 1 ability. I do need help at the moment. I want to try weapon.
You track a timid path to a bend in the river, arriving as the pilgrim hurls his rock at a wall on the far bank. It chips and tumbles into the water.
Just a single stone.
You hear him sigh.
That's all my life was. This wall represents the unknown, or so my ancestors say. I've thrown the stone I brought from the mouth of the river, and so I join my strength to the arm of my descendant who will, someday, break this wall. Was the witch able to conjure your past?
He asks.
My pilgrimage is over, but it sounds as if yours has just begun. This is the fastest path up the mountain, but there is smoke that smells of meat, and I know not its source. The other road curls by the den of a great bear who, legend claims, taught the other animals to stand. I doubt any path will be simple, but whichever you walk, I hope it gets you to where you need to go.
Thanks, buddy.
Take the most direct path up the mountain.
Get smoke.
Get smoke,
You come
get
upon
smoke.
a camp of lively forms, frolicking around a tall flame. Fluidly, their dance flows into advance. You scarcely have time to raise your defense. Hero abilities are not discarded when used. Click to use it on your turn. Prepare lets you redraw a card instead of attacking. Select the card you want to replace first, or it will swap the lowest value.
Trust the axe. I'm ready for anything.
Can I undo that? Can I undo that? Yeah. Damn it.
Shield at the ready.
Oh, healing potion. That's pretty good. But I need heart for that. Damn you. Really? Just had to draw a goddamn king, huh? Am I just dead? Looks like I might just be dead.
I don't know. Well, I guess we could see what death is like.
I've got my axe
Not
and my
much.
shield, and I'm ready for anything.
Well, not much right now, it looks like. Though you did get mana?
The first breath of fall, a trail plunges, a pilgrim bear.
Who are you?
It's my turn.
Huh? Oh. I must stay the path.
Payback! Trust the axe!
Wait! Wait!
Forgive my haste.
Come on, break!
You've forgotten yourself?
I just came up with a new move.
The sun mottles the forest floor in leaves of light. A strange fire weaves its way through the woods.
Hold your shield high! Trust the axe!
What a curious creature. You don't recall seeing
It's all about the gains!
a strange smell. A cauldron.
Shield at the ready! Here comes the maelstrom!
They have these little guys have the weirdest sound.
Yeah.
I'm out of attacks for this round.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Is encounters
The
the same
path.
every time? I'm assuming unless you pick
Backwards,
different
favor me.
paths.
a Dalmater.
From what little I know
Should
about this
use
game is that you
that
actually go
be
through like
warned.
campaigns,
A
and
white
right now
tree.
I think Piff's going through a
Hold your
campaign.
shield high!
Probably.
Payback! It's my turn. It's over! Better not dull my axe! Trust the axe. 'Tis a good brew.
God. Having a rough one.
Better not dull my axe!
Wasn't Betten Kaitos also a poker RPG?
Not really, no.
A strange man leans against a sack of...
Hi, merchant.
Give me that!
Ooh.
This one.
You track a timid path to a bend in the river, arriving as the pilgrim hurls his rock at a wall on the far.
This wall was the witch. The other road curls.
There is something. Take the most direct. You come upon a camp.
Thrust the axe!
I hate the opponent's luck. What the hell? Here, you can
Shield at the ready! It's my turn. Hold your shield high! It's my turn.
There are men.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Whoa. Getting one max
The
hand
sun
sight's pretty big.
sets in a stone cradle, lighting an orange beacon before giving into night. You follow the last rays to ruins high on the ridge. Stones stand like teeth before a yawning cavern. A black robe hovers ominously over a central altar.
Feel that already.
This die represents shields which are consumed before hit points, but are removed at the start of your turn.
Pretty good turn.
Hold your shield high!
Ace.
Better not dull my axe! Your fate is sealed!
Branch of the life tree.
Ugh.
To what end are you wielded? Why blossom in time of autumn? Can't you feel the breath of coming winter?
The luster fades from the golden thread, and the cloth falls dead in the wind. The mouth of the cave heaves a baleful breath. A faint glow within grows more insistent as your eyes begin to accept the darkness.
You complete Seeing's adventure! Wow, for the first time!
That'll keep the Valkyries busy.
Total time. Strategic time. You're rank A. Wow. You've unlocked an ability package. You have gathered enough mana to level up. Good night. Well, this is Hearthstone. These are commons. These are rares. And then this is a legendary, according to its little, thing.
It's border.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
+1 max health.
And it's not a buff. That's pretty cool.
The reeds keep a cautious distance from a sharp shrub that stabs from the stone. In its shallow shadow, a curved blade that was pushed into the heart of two mothers now pierces the earth above the daughter, once wielder, twice loved.
What is the mark?
The mist halts at the mouth of the cave, afraid to enter. A faint orange glow feeds crumbs to your starving eyes. Thunder echoes through the cavern, but there was no storm outside. Strange silhouettes serpentine around stalagmites. Eyeless creatures with crude weapons, fleeing from something in the depths. This time, surprise is on your side.
Time to strike.
Enemies with surprise begin encounter tapped. I don't know entirely what that means, but alright. Wild a spade in your hand into an ace until the end of the turn. Can be used in a top deck. I have not explained what a top deck is. Can be used in a top deck. Gain an additional attack with safe attack.
I'm not through. You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Dual wield's really good. Dual wield's real good. Wild a... okay. Cancel an incoming attack.
No technique is forbidden.
Whoa. That's really good.
A blast of sulfur fills the cave with deadly heat. The mouth of the tunnel drips orange as it cools from the passage of something hot enough to walk through stone. You throw yourself into an opening to escape the heat. You plunge through a shaft of smooth stone, cut by squares of light, sliding for minutes before you're ejected into a cavernous hall. Whoever gouged the stone from the mountain's belly left columns standing like ribs. Rivulets of fire flow between the seams in the stone, no thicker than a hair, pulsing into the chamber ahead. Pitiful figures shamble from behind the pillars, perhaps once human, but long ago. The color has been taken from their flesh, and their hands gnawed into permanent grips around weapons with still glowing runes.
I will end this.
When defeated for the first time, Trina can top deck a jack or higher to remain at 1 HP instead. Ah. You can Gain wild range +1 to a card in your hand until the end of your turn. A card with wild range can increase or lower the value by a desired amount. So I'm assuming the +1 means I can move it with one direction. So if I do this, and then choose this, and then do this and this against you. Well, fuck you too.
Second bang.
Well, fuck you too. What the hell?
This will be the key. Vanish, surrender, and this will be painless. Vanish. I will end this. I'm not done yet.
I hate how these
Rest
guys
the
seem
rune
to be
weapon.
only drawing face cards. I hate it. What the hell? Loot the husk, wrench ruined weapon from their clutches, claiming them for one of your own, or level up. Attacking doesn't really seem to be a problem for me at the moment. What I'm having a problem with is just having more cards.
The
I think
power
leveling up
of-
might actually get me more
My
cards.
technique yet improves.
Top deck a jack or higher to deal double damage attacks. A top deck card is a card drawn from the top of your deck which determines the outcome of an action. A top deck is a card drawn from the top of the deck which determines the outcome of an action. Okay.
In the chamber beyond dwells a mural of a banquet. From the vantage of a plate at the end of a long table, at the other end, a pair of eyes, like two stars in a black sky, attend the feast. Beyond the mural is a statue of a drake with jaws frozen in complaint. There is something in its mouth, encased in glass. A masterwork of articulated brass hovers in a sphere of glass, clasped delicately between the spear-tip points of the drake's teeth. Reach up. Reach out for the gaunt. Reach, leave, leave. Reach out. The jaw snaps shut, shattering the glass and swallowing the relic. Eyes beam and stones stir as the drake rises from its timeless repose, throwing clouds of dust from wings spread wall to wall.
That's a lot of attack.
weapon's ready.
Yeah, sure. I'll do this just to deal some extra damage. I didn't know that was actually also the case. That's cool. I think I will just end my turn. 2 kings, huh?
Time to strike.
The slate drake falls to ruin, and once the dust has settled, a gauntlet glistens in a pale shaft of light.
A useful tool.
Overdraw allows drawing over your maximum hand size. You selected an extended card. Overdraw an ability. Allows drawing your maximum hand size.
You then select excess cards to discard.
How do you overdraw an ability? I will find out by using
The
card.
doorway gleams like a fiery ingot on the far wall. It casts a carpet of orange light into the room, beckoning you forth.
I really need
The
to
merchant
choose
from the
different
woods
verbiage. Hey,
sits
merchant.
among his goods in a small
Hi, merchant.
antechamber. Before you manage a word, he speaks.
Never mind how I got here. More impressive that you're here, actually. Now, my little branch, about those leaves.
You a cat?
It really, I was looking at the picture, I was like, is that a cat? Is it?
Here's your coin.
A narrow footway dares you beyond the door. Lava pumps through arched veins into a sphere in the center of a cyclopean cylinder cut into the heart of the mountain. Somehow, the air is cold. 3 flickers of heatless flame splash from the lava flow and await you on the platform that skirts the orb.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
The offense and defense of the enemy with life force is equal to their current health.
My daggers will sing. and this will be painless. I can't use that again this round.
Top deck against the attacker to cancel combat. Oh, it's a, like, dual thing, okay. Dang.
I can't use that right now. I will end this.
What eldritch What? Forget the sphere. Just close your eyes for a moment and regain. What eldritch secrets dwell within the orb? Light channels through runic patterns, glowing brighter in your presence.
Deadlier yet.
Oh. Oh, all of my stuff deals extra damage now.
Emanates from deep within the orb and reverberates in your chest. You realize that the sphere is a mold, now cracking. The sphere breaks apart in cries of steam. The heat drained from the mountain has been gathered here into one yet hungering form. Eyes gleaming through the mist, it speaks.
Time to strike.
Oh, that's scary. Well, hopefully dodge will be good. When a spade in your hand into an ace, could do that. Increase range. Discard 2. Ah, okay. Interesting.
That's not a valid attack.
What?
For game balance reasons, 2 pairs what?
That's not a valid attack.
2 pairs cannot be used in combat. So you can only do 1 pair?
Oh, I see. You could go fuck yourself, I guess, game. kind of a dick move, game. You know what? Let's do 2 twos. Let's be ballsy here. know what?
My daggers will sing.
That's not what I wanted. That's fine. Alright, this might be a good time to do this. Change you into Ace, and then counterattack.
Talon's ready.
Okay, testing purposes, we're going to change this to a 5.
This will be the key.
And then 6. Satan's game.
The
forgot about
ligaments
the
of light
gauntlets.
between the armor dim, and the swirling smoke loses its purpose as the helmet comes to a clattering stop. Ringed eyes fade, beholding you as their final act. Stairs spiral around the center spire, vanishing into a pale blue haze that peers down from high atop the shaft. Hours later, the stairs bring you to a passage filled with a sand of pulverized obsidian. Beyond lies a sea of black dunes beneath a cerulean sky.
Use 3 of a kind in combat. Deals 10 plus in damage in one hand. Completed the Womb of Flame with Shalin for the first time. I guess it's
The snake
The
is
assassin,
patient.
basically.
yeah. Rank B. Nice. Look at him.
He's like, but what about me? Didn't you like playing as me?
+1. Wait, why is it a +1? Maybe it's the any card? Maybe that's it. Or wait, maybe it's for because it's a black card. I see. Oh, legendary!
Legendary.
Ether's pretty good. Clone, that just adds a card to your hand. That's pretty cool. Overdraw 3 abilities and draw 2 cards. That's really good.
Lost in a sea of sand, a lithe tree grows from the memory of a sage that rests here. Long did he journey for truth to save man, and on the last page of the last book he ever lifted, found that the only thing which keeps man walking is hope, and the only thing that can kill it is knowing.
Dang, it's rough, dude.
The mage.
Mage!
So we got more people and more decks and whatnot. Available level ups. I do like offensive stance quite a bit. Whetstone's kind of not great. I'm just gonna remove the whetstones. A shield. Oh, it takes an attack too. Gross. Why does this character keep getting his attacks taken from him? That's so rough.
Okay, don't you know it's for balance reasons, like how you can't have two pairs in attack.
Oh, it's a buff. Oh. I see. Like, you can make a defensive deck. I see. Oh, that cost a hit point to do. No. I can see that this guy can get pretty combo-y if you get, like, the right cards, but, like, no.
But this is not what a Piph wants.
There's so many, like, hyper-situational cards that it's real rough to even do this. Needs another card. How is Health Potion not in there? Weird. Alright. do like opener. Win a failed attack of a single card. I don't think we can do anything with these cards. Guess we can just read them. Deal 1 damage to enemies twice at random, so just at like random enemies, I suppose. Blizzard, tap and deal 2 damage to all enemies. Pretty big. Card trick, wild, suit a card in your hand until the end of your turn. You can suit anything, that's kind of nice, like if you can really control suits. Gain 1 shield, draw a card. Fine, not amazing. Deal 2 damage to an enemy, good. Deal 3 damage to all enemies, very good. What the hell? Draw 3 ability cards. This guy's nuts. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, top deck against the enemy. And tap it if you win. Okay. So you can have a chance to tap the enemy, which is pretty good. Defense 1. That's a buff card. Gain 2 shields when replaced. Okay. A debuff. Deal 2 damage to an enemy and negate their traits until the end of round. It's not turn, but round. I guess round would be also the opponent. Convert an ace into a wild card until the end of turn. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, his stats sucky though. 0 attack, 0 defense, you say? Man, his level 1 is Increase hand size? That's awesome. Reduce the cost of your abilities by 1 card. I'm not sure if that's even a good thing. Sadly, clone cannot be used to make 2 pairs. True. Begin an adventure with 1 additional ability in hand. Warrior absolutely needs help.
Spring looks like the one that you were just doing. Like, or like you're just done. Considering all of the icons, packs, decks.
This is the way to discovery.
Scared. That was very loud.
Sky blue over rippling ebon. The desert whispers a breeze scented of sun-baked stone. The tower on the stark horizon stirs a curious nostalgia. Estranged memories set your feet in motion, and the sand replies with firm footing. A slavering beast greets you at the crest of the first dune. Then the ground erupts behind you.
The stars are in alignment. Insufficient cards.
This has 1 HP. I do want to kill that thing immediately, so let's do that.
My power is ancient. The sand holds many secrets. Ancients, lend me your power. Prepare yourself. Let's dig a little deeper. I wield a menagerie of elements. Ancients, lend me your power.
This feels like a game that could get very complex with certain decks. But I guess that's kind of card games in general.
Grasp at the spread. Grasp at the spreading strands of your memory before they're out of reach again.
There are secrets which even I do not know, but not many.
The path to the monolith brings you to a slack between the dunes, where vultures circle. The desert cedes to your steps and welcomes you in. You begin to sink, and the vultures descend.
Top deck a red to escape.
Swallowed by
Nope.
sand, you nearly suffocate before spilling into the belly of the desert. Sifted light falls on strewn bones, and something stirs in the deeper darkness.
The stars are in alignment.
That kind of creature, huh? Antlion.
Great defense.
It's funny how I recognize that from Final Fantasy 14. I didn't think that boss left that much of an impression on me.
Can deal 2 damage.
Final Fantasy 4. Oh, I have 14. Yeah. I've never played nor have seen much of full. I think I might have seen 4. I'd have to double check on
I seek truth.
that. It's been with some time.
A simple cantrip. I make my own refuge.
Okay.
Ooh.
Prepare yourself. My power is ancient. I know where to dig. I make my own refuge. I cannot use that right now. I have seen your end. I seek truth. I cannot attack again this round.
Search the string bones. Or
The
restore...
acrid air makes each breath a displeasure as you struggle to steady your pulse, eager for a way out.
Alright, how much does
As long
restore?
as I'm not injured, pain will not stop.
Seems like a
me.
full heal.
You crawl through a crumbling tunnel for hours, coming at last to a cul-de-sac of soft sand. After some digging, you sprout under a canopy of stars. A shimmering path slivers over dunes beneath the moonlight, vanishing into the fold where sand and stars join hands. A close inspection confesses a carpet of fine flakes angled to glint in lunar light. The point of a pyramid tilts from atop a dune, sinking over the course of an eon. A door, slanted in a snarl, juts from the sands below. This place is only for the dead, and those who wish to join them. The point of... A strangely familiar figure in fine clothes offers a limb of square leaves to a king, girdled by gold and jewel. Or is it the other way around?
It's the guy that's been following us around. The merchantman.
Merchant guy.
This guy doesn't want it, and this guy's offering.
A graveling groan calls your attention to a shifting slate in the middle of the chamber. Sarcophagus means eater of flesh. But this meal has refused the slow digest of time.
I wield a menagerie of elements.
Suffers -1 attack damage.
Alright, we'll be right back.
Okay,
Good luck.
thank you.
The mana is flowing. The stars are in alignment. I know where to dig.
Increase max hand size. Sacrifice 1 HP to draw 2 cards. That is pretty good.
Let
Just having +1 hand size is huge. But I do have a lot of high cost things. I think the level up allows me
Truth can
to
be magic when found.
oh, ability damage.
up
Okay, never
and
mind.
down you scale the dunes, each time a little lower. Only as the spire sets on the horizon is your slow descent made clear. A peak of bright satin flaps cheerfully in the morning sun as fragrant oils and roasted arabica dance on the wind. But something foul frolics in the young shade, whirling through valuables in the tent until turning towards you.
I have seen your end.
Enemies with Diamond Seeker gain 2 offense per diamond in their hand. Ugh.
What lands?
Thank you, young branch. Be wary of the lamps you rob. Now, you've leaves for me.
Acceptable.
The merchant points to the horizon.
In gratitude, I'll go against my nature and give you one for free. Walk in the shade of the white tree when the sun is at eventide, but beware the low sands.
A leafless shock of white bolts from the nadir of this giant black basin. The sun has only begun its descent, but it's enough to paint the path of its shadow. Leaning in the shallow shade of the white tree, you feel the sands begin to shake and swell. You scramble away, but a black tide gives chase. Then erupts a mouth to the abyss itself.
My power is ancient. The sand holds many secrets. A simple cantrip. Prepare yourself. Ancients, lend me your power. I have seen your end. A simple cantrip.
White splinters fleck the black sand between islands of gore, but
That's
the
fine.
tree
That's
still
probably just the
stands
boss.
in your memory. And so you walk in that shadow until the sun sets, and the spire rises before you, a silhouette of absent stars. You arrive at the feet of Titan's ladder. The size of the spire is lost in stars. You can feel yourself pulled upwards by its gravity, teasing forgotten dreams from your dormant past.
I did. 3 of a kind in combat. Hooray! Did this adventure for the first time.
Victory was never in doubt.
Let's see what we got. F. A face card. Deal 3 damage to an enemy plus 2 attack damage against an enemy with 2 or more. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's neat.
A crimson tree broods in a rueful mist beneath the gaze of the old castle. Long ago, its king was taken by a dark offering, but only the ravens know he still dwells here beneath the soil, eager to return the misery of his gift to the one who gave it.
I really think the warrior needs like a lot of help. Like naturally their combat stuff's not great. May redraw 1 card at the beginning of an adventure. Eh. Level 1 trait. Gain 1 shield at the start of your turn. Retain a shield at the start of your turn. That's really good, actually. Like, you don't need heart cards to gain that kind of +1 resistance per stuff. It's okay. Like, technically if you get more heart cards, but that's like 1 out of 4 instead of a guaranteed, but then this also can be done like in every attack instead of just some. It's a little hard to decipher. It might actually still be good for like decks that require shield. Or like focus on shield, so that's pretty good. gain defense equal to your shield is really good in conjunction with that other one. It does require 2 cards, but sometimes that's good. There we go. This one's also pretty good if we have the buff. Immediate success to an attack, all enemies, but it takes up an attack. I think he has like naturally decent attack though. Actually might be good to be like a bit more of a turtle.
This is my atonement.
A 1,000 columns reach into the stars above, steps by which giants may climb to the heavens. With what patient hands nature shapes the stone, unseen, but for when their labor aligns with the ken of mankind. Your eyes rise to the sable sea of stars. There, an arrow of smokeless flame streaks to the earth below, growing bright enough to paint the dunes red. It crashes into the desert in a splash of flame and black sand. The light fades, but is not extinguished. Rising, it sails over the dunes towards you. Turn to face the flames. Scramble up the cliff to the lower ledges, where strange silhouettes stand with bent arms. Turn to face... The fire dives and crests over the waves of sand, closing the divide and appearing with unearthly speed.
This will be your grave.
Being able to just deal 1 damage is pretty good. Their next highest is a 10, which we can block. Deal 2 attack damage to an enemy adjacent to your summon.
invite you to run. I have you now.
Heal to max.
The hunt just got easier.
Harm shield. Deals 1 damage when standard attack is launched. Oh. So it's basically my other thing, but
this is an improvement.
It just deals damage. I got dealt a good amount of damage, so let's get that back up.
Out of breath.
The figures on the lower ledges scatter at the sight of your victory over the fallen star. You begin your ascent. A veil of pale light is drawn over the stars, so they may carry on their celestial affairs behind the privacy of the sun. A tumbling rock called your attention to a beast of hoof and horns standing soundly on sheer stone. With great confidence, it leaps, knocking you to the ledge below.
Ow.
The hunt is on.
In tight, so with leap movement ahead the defender and what? For a successful attack. Oh. Okay, so it's not the first attack. Wild suit and wild range +1 for heart. Okay. That's just double 7. This guy. Against them. Oh. So when something tries to hit me, they take damage.
I smell blood.
No.
The ravens are circling. You're mine.
Let the wind... The Capra falls to the earth like a common stone, losing a horn to a rugged white root as it clatters to the sand below. Claim the horn for your collection.
I must become stronger than the darkness.
A clamour of caws and cackles wavers on the breeze as a fuss of black feathers flaps in from the sun.
I invite you to run.
The briskness of morning flees on the wind, leaving the stagnant heat of the day. The stone warms and will soon grow hot. You race the rising sun into the sky. By midday, Your hands smell of roasted meat. In your haste for shade, you find the merchant waiting in the shallows of a cave.
Quite the climb. Dropped my potions on the way up. But worry not. Even this high, my prices remain low.
Boomerang. Gain an additional attack after successful standard attack. That's pretty good. I'm going to take that one.
This I will take.
The heat and brightness of the day outside makes the darkness of the cave look inviting. Remain at the entrance of the cave until the sun passes and the stone cools. The heat and brightness of the day.
Venture in.
The darkness is impenetrable to your sun-drenched eyes. You stumble, groping at imagined shapes, until soft curves emerge from the black curtain. Through a tangled tunnel lies a chamber suffused in a bronze light. Roots curl along the ground and collect at its center, where something unsettling sits beneath the light source. A sloth suckles on the tip of a root in a way repugnant to the full spectrum of sensibilities. It pulls the tumescence from its mouth with a drooling floop and regards you as a possible side dish.
I smell blood.
If an enemy with something successfully attack, you must discard an ability. Gross.
The hunt is on. I can't miss. I will add
Sap threads through glowing veins and gathers at the tip of a coiled root, glistening with the promise of refreshment.
I've come back from worse.
Noon passes, and the sun sets its glare on the other side of the spire. The dark stone is slow to cool, but you're eager to climb. Truth must await on the summit, for one false step would be fatal. Two eyes rise from the separate stalks of stone above, and heavy rocks rain down around the ledge below.
I invite you to run. I'm not through with you yet. The ravens are circling.
What's this
Not
character
enough
you're playing?
resources.
Oh, they seem edgy.
They're edgy.
What's their class?
The hunt is on.
Like bounty hunter or something like that?
Hmm. Are they basically budget Geralt?
A few
Maybe. It's hard to see how much. Okay, I'm at 5. Let's
with the heavens.
This time, I will earn my power.
Clarity grows distant as the air thins. The heat on the horizon turns shapes to water, and the mass of a mountain drips into the sky, flying on wings of wavering shadow.
I smell blood.
Rock now. They are edgy. It's a class now. Warriors, wizards, and edgelords.
Attackers take 4 damage when attacking across east part in turn.
Oh my gosh, he's got like crossbows that have a magazine on them.
In the crosshairs. I have you now. The hunt is on. Seek.
So do you think you hated this game?
I'm working on it.
The ravens are circling. I can't miss.
The sun gives way to stars as you climb beyond the realm of clouds, where white roots reach from the rock to offer you a hand into the heavens. The
That's
following
so
dawn,
nice of it.
you arrive at the pinnacle, and there, in a graceful dome of glass and ivory, sits a sylphid in white robes before a white tree. no taller than her seated form. Her eyes are as windows to the blue sky beyond. They watch without blinking as you approach. She plucks the button of a mushroom growing beside the tree and begins to chew it.
Is that why you're... Is that how you got lipstick?
Her ruby lips press into a pout and gently blow. Fragrant breath strokes your cheek, and you are blown off the cliff. Your mind enters a free fall through feverish visions. A man with stars for skin sits in the shade of a large old tree, catching apples as they fall. And having had his fill of fruit, he gives them freely to famished wanderers, one and all. But word travels, and a single fruit does not sate for long. And soon a line coils around the hill of the old tree. The hungry won't settle for song. And in the shadow the man smiles. A meal made easy is no charity. It does not last. It is a shackle locked by life's own will. How eagerly it is taken to wrist. If only it can be steadfast.
Me too, man.
Power is the fallen apple, acquired easily. It substitutes one's ability to climb. Its absence leaves one weaker than when accepted, and its presence only makes one hunger for more. It is a gift given which takes everything. With those words echoing in your mind, your vision races over the horizon to a shimmering city by the sea. At its port is a ship flying a silver sail from a black mast. Further still, over the ocean, your sight soars to the shores of a shrouded isle. You linger, watching the heavy mist crown a rim of mountains, veiling what lies beyond. Suddenly, you're wrenched backwards, streaking over water and land to rejoin your body as it softly set upon the sand. Only now, reawakening at the feet of Titan's ladder, do you come to miss the shrouded isle as home.
Cool.
First completion.
The flush.
One step closer to the dawn.
He's one step closer to dawn, baby.
That again, huh?
In an oasis, where they say the sun sleeps with the dunes at night, weeps the blushing branches of a willow. Brass bangles meant as shackles, worn as baubles, glimmer softly beneath a silver crescent, a faint echo of the beauty they once adorned.
It's a unicorn!
Unicorn! Unicorn! Piph, you gotta play unicorn.
Oh my gosh, from the
unicorn's
horizon.
a person.
The red and gold roofs of Falcara shimmer like the waves in the bay they embrace. Cobbled streets, woven in ivy, bear you swiftly to a busy port. A crowd of all creeds clamour in the sun-drenched dock. Still, you stand out. Making your way towards the ships, you pass sailors stooped in
What?
suits
The
and
unicorn
spirits,
stands out?
slinging unsavory
Crazy.
words like lengths of rope. A swarthy man with hawkish eyes the colour of a shallow sea sits in the shade of a silver sail hung from a black mast. He watches as two rogues move to extort the wayward foreigner on the wharf.
Who do we have here?
I love that verse. I am as the desert breeze.
The loser suffers 2 damage. Rough.
How about ye?
Your loot or your life.
Rough start.
Charmed, I'm sure. Just a little nudge.
How about ye? How about ye?
Having trouble.
Lost? Maybe she's a bit too low level for this adventure.
You must be punished.
Either way, let's do a full house.
How about ye? Gonna
Forget the scimitars. It would appear a black cask of rum survived the struggle.
Now I'm ready for more adventure.
There, my health
The
is back.
Tarot told me it's me fate to ferry ye to the Shrouded Isle, but I figured if ye can handle a brace of picaroons, there may be time yet to get back me coin. Sure as the lines on me palm, no such luck. Now, since ye can't pay a man enough to sail west or the sea and nod, I suppose I'll have to do it for free. Come aboard, and we'll hoist the anchor and set sail.
A week west of Falcara, the water is placid with just enough clouds to keep the sun a welcome sight.
Man,
Sea's calm
your audio
now.
balance.
Just wait.
Maybe this
I've
guy's just
sailed
quiet.
as far as mast-high swells. I see the first wall of the Shrouded Isle be waves tall enough to lick the clouds. Will you, mate? Fetch me a cask from the hold?
Pleads the pirate. You encounter a pack of ravenous rats in the lower deck. They abandon gnawed coils of rope in favor of fresh meat.
Now it's my turn.
Elusive. Entitles elusive does not suffer damage from multiple target abilities. Successful defenses of entities with harmless defense deals no damage. Oh, so if we fail against the attack, it doesn't...
I make it. Heads I win, tails you lose.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You must be punished.
How's the game going so far?
It's going okay.
You return topside to the golden wrought checkers of the captain's smile.
If I'm to sail to me doom, least I can ask for is not to go down with a ship full of rats. Well, that and me cask.
Give the captain his cask to curry his favor.
Wiser and not a day older.
Oh, there we go. That's what I need.
Hear that? Take the rope the rats left and
Sirens.
fasten yourself to the mast. This be the lure of the singing stones. But no sea hag song is going to tame this dog's salty heart.
A strange song surfs the waves, calling to mind the slope of fetching curves wrapped in green sequins. The boat lurches towards the rocks, and you loose yourself from your hempen tethers. It's the choir which
there
holds
is
the rudder
silence.
now. Only their silence can steer the ship from its collision course. The old salt hums something odd about cod, and mumbles about the buttery white meat of fishtails. It's the choir which holds the rudder.
Let's attack
You bound off
sirens.
the boat onto the rocks, drawn weapons making clear you come not in love.
Oh my goodness. Hi, ma'am.
Top deck, at the start of your turn, you lose an attack if you draw a heart.
My wish is your command.
Reverse charm.
By the ebbing tide.
Sorry, what's the... You may view the card on top of all decks.
Hold the card to view it.
Ah, hold the top of the deck to view it. Okay, so I cannot... The top deck thing will not work for that. So I can gain one range for this.
I wield the mirage. I'll tell you when you've won.
I'm gonna keep my queen. You. charming and adds the defender's offense to their own. Oh, well, I have 0, so there's that. It's a 4. Well, I can't even use it. Okay. Big. Queen.
You must be punished.
Heart. Okay. Can't do charm. 10.
By the ebbing tide.
Okay, we can do that. Top deck against an enemy to deal damage equal to their offense. Alright, that's pretty good. You. Wait, no, your top deck changed. No! No! You had a 4! I saw you had a 4! Oh, you fucker. Well, I'm a little embarrassed.
I give you pets.
You cannot trust your eyes. Charmed, I'm sure. Just a little nudge. Now it's my turn.
I just want to do it.
I
You just
want
wanna
to
see.
Time to give fate a hand. Ooh, that'll look nice.
You fish the good captain out of the water he'd willingly entered during the battle. After another attempted dive, you tie him to the mizzen in hopes his heart will mend by the time he dries. You take to the spokes of the helm. True to legend, the waves roll like hills beyond the singing stones. The rise and fall of the ship is hard on the legs and harder on the stomach. You clutch the gunwale, looking for a place to be sick, when you spot a dinghy 1 wave short of driftwood. A man in a barrel flies a sheet from a branch still clad with leaves.
She's welcoming you!
Shouts the merchant as he climbs aboard.
Merchant!
See, I mean. Gentler than usual.
Shit.
Now, shall we deal? I'll not be caught sailing without a sail.
That sucks. I would love to have that.
The waves grow worse ahead, and the sky's no better. You'll need your legs beneath you.
He says, tossing you a vial and falling overboard into the barrel. You swig of the elixir and funnel the rest into the captain's cracked lips.
Oh, that was a real clap of thunder to the old hat stand.
Groans the captain, replacing his tricorn.
Now, what say we steer round the squall shading the horizon?
Let me just brush my hair.
Oh, a heel. That's good.
A crack of lightning splits the clouds as the storm wreathes the sky.
He's coming on too fast.
The ship is nearly torn to planks as a titanic wave hurls you into the realm of thunder before dropping you to the ocean floor. The captain wrestles with the rudder when a sudden stop sends you from stern to bow. The reflection
Like every
of the sky
single
pained
thing
by
that can
lightning
happen while
glistens
you're on a
across
boat is happening on a
colossal
boat.
eye.
Boat. Never trust boats in fantasy games, people.
Start of their turn, each entity must top deck, suffer 1 damage if you draw a diamond.
Charmed, I'm sure. I'll tell you when you've won.
Oh, it's a buff. How about 2 aces?
My wish is your command.
We can do another straight. Should we save that for the next boyo? There's a 9. 6. Okay. I think that guy had a full house.
Subsides as the tentacles sink into the deep.
Guess they had to match it
as if
though.
the lightning had been conducted by their will. Another soaring wave pushes the ship skyward, briefly beyond the clouds. Help the captain navigate to calmer waters by manning the rigging. A sailor's job is never done.
Well, this hardly seems fair.
You can defend against attacks of less cards with... You can defend against attacks of less cards with...
Valid hands of a larger size.
Oh, like if they attack me, I can basically attack them with a higher
Lies
value
a stretch
hand.
of
That's insane,
absolute
actually.
serenity, where stars waltz on the rippling glass of a placid sea. Exhausted from the voyage, you sprawl on the deck, at the edge of sleep, You watch the stars slide in the sky and drift down before your weary eyes.
What in the name of all that's wet is that?
Now it's my turn.
What is all the biz that you do? Enemies with spell wards suffer -1 ability damage. Okay, so ability damage is less. Enemies with Diamond Seeker gain +1 offense per diamond in your hand. Okay.
Then it'll
we'll
summon extra enemies.
when under 11 HP and again when under 6. King, Queen.
Time to give fate a hand.
Tap an enemy when successfully attacking with a heart. Whoa!
I am as the desert breeze.
Seven, 9. Well, I could probably damage whatever, like, spawns. That'd be good. We only have one club. Let's actually just redo our hand for the most part.
By the ebbing tide.
And then +1 range on that.
Fate is what I make it.
King.
Guess it in the air. You must be punished. Time to give fate a hand.
Eight, Queen.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ooh.
You cannot trust your eyes. Now it's my turn. That hand won't work.
That's how that's done. Okay.
Fate is what I make it. I am as the desert breeze. Just a little nudge.
Day breaks, and you're loath to look upon the horizon for what fresh terror might hang there. But at last, you see it. Clouds crowning a bowl of bright mountains dressed in green and blue.
True to the cards, I brought ye to the shore of the Shrouded Isle. A tarot never said anything about making it back. Time to draw me own fate, and for you as well, mate. If half the things legends say about this place are true, it's twice the trouble of the sea.
Three of a kind. We're down to 1 HP. Got a straight. Completed the sea for the first time.
With that character.
Used a full house in combat. Got 5 of a kind in combat.
Next
My
time
goodness,
I'm
look at all this
staying in
stuff.
my lamp.
Yeah, a lot of these times that I was just like looking at something going like, yeah, I'll just do it because it's fun, was like the full house and the 5 of a kind. And it worked out. She's a fun character.
Seems good.
Let's see, draw a card, remove a card that you use to activate this ability from your deck. That's pretty good. That's solid. Deal 1 damage to the enemy and heal 1. That's decent.
That's for the assassin.
Draw an ability and 3 cards. That's pretty good.
I do like that you have a just nope. I don't want I don't want this round of combat card. It's funny.
Yeah. It's good. Just solid stuff. But... Ooh, legendary. Your pairs deal double combat damage. Quads to activate. You need 4 of a kind to use this card. Rough.
You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Turn a debuff to your hand. Tap and deal 2 damage. Oh, I tap. Okay. Oh, wait, like, target person is tapped or I'm tapped? It's probably just tapped like a person, right?
A tapped combatant cannot attack.
Yeah. You tap the target. Take an attack. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought it was, but it was just like such weirdly worded.
More stuff.
Nut. Another draw a card thing? That's pretty good. These are always kind of nice. Oh. As fun as this has actually been, like, I'm having a pretty good time. I think I will end off for today. This is a lot of new to take in for my little brain.
And the game just sort of throws you head first into it.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I need some
relaxed time.
Yeah,
after.
I'm overstimulated at this point. Thank you all for watching. I might actually return to playing this. So Piph, Aces and Adventures or Slay the Spire? I kind of like Slay the Spire at the moment. Mind you, I haven't really, like, unraveled all of this, but Slay the Spire is, like, fun regardless if you win or lose. And you can just kind of do ridiculous things. You can be very bombastic in that game. In this one, it feels a little controlled, like a smidge controlled, which is fine. But I really like getting that sort of bombast from Slay the Spire. I do enjoy that there's, like, cool narrative and artwork and things like that in this game. I think that's actually a pretty strong point that Slay the Spire doesn't quite have. Slay the Spire has, like, generally good visuals. Like, it has card art, it has your character and enemies things, it has plenty of, like, animation bits. It's not spectacular animation, but, like, it does exist.
But this one has definitely got more of a more, I guess, flashier art style than Slay the Spire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got more to look at.
Let's give Enchantress a few bits. She is fun. She seems to be powerful once you get to, like, a later bit.
Beginning the adventure with one additional ability in hand.
That's pretty good.
This one has more ambience but less bane, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I still feel like Warrior needs, like, a ton of help.
Draw an ability when you rest. Joker is added to your deck.
That's really good. That's super solid. So that's fifth leaf? Okay. The Enchantress needs a strong opener like that.
You may redraw one card at the beginning of the adventure.
Okay. That's good for the Enchantress, because, again, she's definitely one of those, like, snowball characters.
Radiance. Deal +1 combat damage with multi-card hands. Draw an ability when successful with multi-card hands of a single suit.
Draw an ability when successful. a single suit. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
This is fine.
She doesn't need to rest a lot, so that's pretty good. Alright. That's pretty fun. I like that a lot.
I will say, as an aesthetic, at least, I like your opening area.
This bit?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Let me give myself a bit of a little heads up. Little good stuffs. This one gives you... Oh, that's why that's technically better. Top against tap them, that's pretty good. Top deck. I don't like the top deck deal 2 damage one for the loser. I'm just like, that's not great early game, and it's not like good enough late game. Return a debuff to your hand. Cancel combat's pretty good. We have permanently remove a card from the deck, that's also very good. Oh, tap and deal 2 damage, that's also going to be real good. Heal 1? Heal 1's decent. Is it worth one of these, though? Does shuffle the hand a bit more. I'm not super pleased with the Gemini mirror, so I think I might actually just chuck that and put that in. There we go. Okay. It is interesting because I think this game kind of did this format, I wouldn't say first, but definitely I saw this game get released, and I then saw a whole bunch of other games kind of building off of this kind of format, where...
Off of, like, card game poker stuff?
Yeah. This was pretty fun. I liked this. I think it's a fun game to turn on and, like, try out, and way better than a, like, solitaire, let's just say. It's got story, it's got looks, it's got a little bit of tactics, but it's also just kind of like, what is the whim of the cards? Which is sometimes kind of fun. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We'll probably be back with a new game next week. Just trying out different things on my list. Later.
Ta-ta!